Squid Game is a new Netflix series, or probably going to be the biggest Netflix series they've ever done. Um, and I just finally watched it after I don't know how many months it's been out. Sorry if my voice sounds a little weird. I'm a little under the weather here, but I do want to make this video. I want to talk about it before it completely leaves my mind. But yeah, I finally finished it today. After a couple weeks of off and on. Again, I'm not a big series guy. For some reason, it just something about TV shows and series that just I need to be hooked right away for me to really stick to it and watch it every day. Only like I said, I've only two shows that really done that for me, and that's Breaking Bad and the first seasons of Walking Dead. Those two shows, I was quickly just gravitated towards it, and I kept watching every day. But this show here, Squid Game, took me a while, not because the show wasn't good. I'll say that. There are shows that take me a while to watch, but not because they're bad. Again, just who I am and just what I am with TV shows. That's why I prefer movies. A movie is two hours long, and that's it. You just watch that movie, you sit there for that viewing, and that's it. But Squid Game, you can go open your phone on Twitter, social media, anything without Squid Game. So for a while, I had to really kind of stay away from the Squid Game hashtags and memes and all these kind of things to kind of avoid spoilers as far for the TV show goes. And for a minute, honestly, even in the beginning, I was kind of hesitant on watching it because it was so polarizing and people were talking about it everywhere. People were telling me, this is right up your alley, man. This is a show you like. It has blood, has action, and this and that. So I was like, okay, I'll take your word for it and I'll watch it. And yes, it does have blood and there is action, but the gore in this never seems too much. It never seemed like it was crossing a certain line. It felt like it was needed for you to see. You know, you can compare this a little bit to the Hunger Games. When the Hunger Games, I like those movies, but they weren't necessarily about the killing. So that's why in those moments when people died in that show, in that movie, you didn't really see the gore, the actual moment someone died or the wound or whatever. They kind of played it safer. Where here, especially in the first episode, you don't know anyone. You don't know these characters. All you know is the main guy. And so you don't know what's really going on. And I think for this show to be polarizing as it was and as shocking as it was, it needed those early, like, what WTF moments, you know what I mean? Like, what the heck is going on? As soon as, the first game happens, red light, green light, and when the people that lose get shot. And, like, I feel like you needed those moments of, okay, this is different. And that's what this show did a great job of leaving you like, oh my gosh, okay, what's, like, every single moment someone died, it never felt like, all right, someone just passed away, someone just got shot. It always felt heavy. It always felt like it deserved, or earned, sorry, I think earned is a better word. It earned that moment, especially with characters that you kind of get to know as the season goes on, which is why it's a big reason why I like the show. On the other hand, this show easily could have fallen into the trap of just being that gory, violent show, and I think that's what I was worried for after episode 1. I was just thinking, okay, this is just going to be a show just to see people die. And I don't know if people think I'm that cynical, or I'm that crazy. Yeah, sure, I like that in my horror movies, but those are horror movies. Again, a horror movie could be an hour and a half of just stupid fun. Where this, a series, if I'm going to be invested in this, I need to know why. Why are these people dying? What's really the point? And I feel like an episode that not many people talk about when I look up most popular episodes for this TV show is episode 2. I think episode 2 does a great job of, okay, let's get to know these people here a little bit. We're outside of the game. We're back in the town, in the city. We're following these people, and you really begin to see what each one is going through and kind of why they feel like they need to be at this game again. Just to kind of go back to what the game is about. It's a game that's offering people who are low on money, who are pretty much have a crappy life, pretty much the bottom of the barrel of society. It offers them an opportunity to win millions of dollars, or the ones, whatever the money that they say in the show. Pretty much it offers them to win a lot of money. money that will change their lives. So obviously in those moments when you think, before you even get to the actual game, obviously many of us will say, yeah, I'll take that just to play some games. Cool. I'm down for that. I was a little sad that the guy recruiting people, he's the actor from Train to Busan. He wasn't in this show as much. He was just the beginning and the end. He's a good actor, but hey, whatever. But yeah, obviously, our main character, he plays the game, he gets slapped in the face a couple times. He wins, but then the guy, obviously, as a salesman, someone who has to sell this to you, says you can either walk away now or come play more games for more money. And so someone who is curious, you would obviously take that opportunity, take the chance to go and play these games. But then once you're there, you see that your life is truly on the line. And I think this show does a great job of making you think, what would you do for this much money? And I think this is one of the few shows where you actually get to see, like, okay, what are these people really going to do for that much money? What are they willing to put on the line? And it gets crazy. Once episode 2 ends and you see these people come back, make the decision to come back, and that's when the show really gets going. And yeah, I guess to put it plainly, yes, I love the show. I really did. I thought this show was excellent from beginning to the end. I don't think there's much that I didn't really like. Never really got bored at all. Again, if this show would have just been about the violence, would have just been about the games and just about seeing what happens, I think the show would have come down a little bit for me. But because that episode 2 happened, you got to see these people's lives, and then they come back. You kind of care about them even more. And then to me, my favorite episode 6, the marble game, that episode to me is some of the best writing and just tension building I've seen in a TV show this year. It's just so perfectly written. The emotions that you feel as you're watching these people go through these games and the game of marbles, and it's a tough episode. It's definitely going to be this show's episode of, like, you just see a lot of people that you really kind of started caring about die. But yeah, I mean, I think that this show needed that. I thought the ending was great. The ending was actually a little bit, I'm seeing a lot of mixed opinions about it, and you're going to get that with a lot of TV shows. I mean, yeah, in the end, I thought the show was great. I really love the show. Do I recommend it? Yeah, of course, I recommend it to anyone to see it. Is it the best show that I've seen this year? Probably not. I tend to still lean to Midnight Mass just because of the messaging of that show, to me, impacted me more. This show is fun. It's violent. It is emotional for sure. But it's just not, I think, to me, I'm not sure if I'll watch it again. I'll probably watch it again just to go back. Maybe if a friend hasn't seen it, I'll definitely be interested in watching it again. But it's a great show. It really is. If I had to give it a rating, I didn't even give a rating to Midnight Mass. So you know what? I'm not going to give a rating to this. Just know that I really loved it. I appreciated the show. Did it live up to the hype? Yeah, I think it did live up to the hype that everybody was setting up. I just hope people are watching this for more than just the violent aspect of it. I think there is a message here also of wealth, of money, of life in general. How much does a dollar really cost? You know what I mean? How much is your life really valued at? How much do you value your life, your time? So, I mean, overall, yeah, this show is great. Korean film, again, is doing such a great job right now. I'm happy to see the type of shows, the type of movies it's beginning to put out. So, yeah.
게임을 거부하는 참가자는 탈락으로 처리된다.
Seen the show? What do you think? Let me know. Let me know if my opinion sucks. I hope many people don't disagree with me on this one, because I think for the majority of people, I think this is definitely one of their top TV shows of the year, which it is for me. This show was awesome. Let me know what you guys think. Like, follow, subscribe. Do everything you got to do to please keep supporting me for my 21 subscribers out there. Love y'all. But y'all are the real ones. See you later.